All right, so I want to show you a little bit about how I organize my courses. So this is Google Drive, and if you don't have a Google email account, you need to sign up for it. But to get to Google Drive, you just go to Google and search for Google Drive, and then that'll bring up Google Drive. And you go to Google Drive, and inside Google Drive, you could create folders, and you could upload files, and it'll take PowerPoints and convert them into Google presentations, which they call Google Slides. And to make sure that that conversion occurs, you could go into settings, and inside settings, convert uploads. You want to convert uploaded files to Google Docs editor format. And so that way, if I upload a PowerPoint presentation or if I upload a Microsoft Word document, it'll convert it to the appropriate, or Excel spreadsheet will convert to a sheet, a Word document converts to a doc, a PowerPoint converts to a slide, and you could always convert back from inside. So for instance, I go into my courses, and I'm creating this course here right now, Teach Online for Fun, Profit, and to Help Others. And inside there, I have files used in this course and evolution of an outline. This is one of the slides, Google Slides, the presentations you could create in Google. And then I just click right here, click on File, and I could download it as, and I could say, hey, I want to download this as Microsoft PowerPoint. And I'll bring it down as a Microsoft PowerPoint. So this is Google Drive, and I want to show you just sort of how I organize my courses. I create a folder in here, I called it Courses, and then I just create a folder for each of the courses I create. And then in each folder, I'm going to have a private folder where these are resources just for me in creating the course. And so I'd go in there, and whatever I want to store that I don't want students to have access to, I put in private. And then this one here is going to be the folder which I will give all of the students who take the course access to this. And they could come in here and they could find the course outline, and that way they could look at the outline and see the table of contents and my notes for each one, and they could follow along in the outline. They could also come in and find the files I used, all the different presentations. If I was going to base my course upon presentations, I might number these sequentially, like 01, 02, 03. If I was going to have a whole bunch of them, just keep them in order. And so like different things that I'll use when I'm presenting, like this file here, I'll show this at some point in my course, and that way the students have access to all of that. And so you can also inside here create more and Google Forms. And when you create a Google Form allows you to create, create it in that folder. Allows you to create like places where you could ask people questions. You could do a multiple choice, you could do a checkbox. So this could be true, false, right, or A, B, C, D, whatever you want. So I might say, this video is great. I am learning a lot. And option 1, I'd say true. And to add another option, I'd say false, right? And I can make this required and untitled form, and checking progress, reviewing what we've learned. So I give it a name, and then I could add another question, and I could make this one, instead of multiple choice, I could try, check boxes, select all that are true. Pizza is the best food ever. Why am I not able to click there? And we get rid of that and try add other. For some reason, it's not letting me click there and type. Required, and then just click away from it, come back in here and see if I need to do anything to edit. There we go, now I'm typing. So that one, and then this one, and that one. So for whatever reason, that got wonky for a second. And then they could just choose whichever are true. And so then when I'm ready to use this, I think here send via email, or just get a link, and I could get that link, and I could shorten that URL, and then I could Command-C copy that, and I could put that in the course outline, go take this quiz. And then this won't show you the answers when you're done. So if I take all these, and then, well, let me see, this is what it looks like when it's finished. I hit that eyeball to get there, hit that eyeball, and then, it doesn't show me any answers. It's just like, hey, thank you for doing that. So if I did a quiz in this way, after I did the quiz, I'd want to make sure that I did a video saying, here are the answers to the quiz. And I'd go through and I'd review each question. Okay, this one, the answer is this and this. and I do it in a live way. So I'd say, hey, the answer is this and this. Now, why is the answer that? Because remember this and that and that and this, and we learn these things, and that's why it's the answer. So it's kind of like when you're in the classroom and you review a quiz after you've taken the quiz where you talk about each question and what the answers are. So I'd make a video where I did that so the students get the answers and they get an explanation for it. But that's how I organize the files in my course. That's how I give them to students and share them with them. And that's one of the ways I do the quizzes. I really find this way to be the easiest way. You don't have to rely on some platform. You don't have to enter it all on some other platform. Your quiz is always going to be on this Google form right here. After people have taken it, you can see, you can enable to show people statistics. So settings, limit, edit, after, see summary charts and text responses, right? So now when people took the quiz, right, when they were all done, when they took the quiz, they'd be able to see, submit another response, see previous responses. Let me take it once more because maybe that needed to be saved. And submit, and see previous, submit our response. Somewhere in there you could oh, right here, responses, and so they change where that's located. So you could see what people have chosen, right? And that is nice for students to be able to review. So that was I turned that on here in settings, see summary charts and text responses. So it's a really cool deal, and that's how I like to do quizzes. And then that quiz is always available. And one of the ways I'll organize my files, like HTML and CSS, promo video files, I did here a bunch of presentations, and I named them, numbered them sequentially, so they're all in the order in which they're presented. And then in my outline, I would just note in there, right, as I do this, like here's the video, the name of the file where the video was recorded, but then here are the files used in the course, and I just list, which files were used in the course, and I can link to them. Because all these Google Drive links, all these Google Drive things you create, you could get a link. So I could get a link to this. I could say well, I got it right here and send, where I said give me that link, and I got that short URL and I copied it. I could just put that right here, like here's that file, right? And then take this quiz, kind of a deal, and then people could take it. Or I might rename that quiz number 1, highlight it, and then link it. And then put that in there, and they don't see that link, they just see this, right? So it takes them there. So it's a pretty cool deal, a nice way to create quizzes. Keep the course outline, and it has everything you're doing each step, where you have the title of the one little video you're going to create, a little description of the video, the file for the video that was recorded and edited, and then the files used in the course. And then you put all of your other files and just link them in there, and it's just like, here's everything you need as you go through the course. It's all right there, and just watch the videos. So hopefully that's helpful.